GameStop has been quietly consolidating between $22 and $24 after the most recent bond offering. And we have some interesting things to talk about. In today's video, we are covering strictly short squeeze plays to prep you for the week. I'm excited. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the video. All I ask you to do, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, and I will leave timestamps down below. First things first, I want to cover FMST, which is a stock we covered at the end of May. This is Foremost Clean Energy. Before I tell you some things, in case you haven't seen that, the stock following my coverage ran about 44% or so. During this entire run up, it ran over 600% with lots of volume coming into the stock. Now, on top of that, the chart is just signaling bullish momentum. We got this beautiful cup and handle pattern right here, which played out to the upside, and now we're getting a healthy retracement right now as we speak. But we can't forget that the stock has gotten a golden cross on the chart, which is an insanely bullish signal. This is on the daily time frame. Stock's gotten volume, cup and handle pattern, retracement, bullish cross. I think there's no better time that I bring it back and put it on your radar. And if you want to look at the landing page yourself, I'm going to leave the top link in the description to go check out their landing page as an investor. Now, Foremost Clean Energy, a very quick breakdown, is an exploration company committed to advancing the clean energy economy through uranium development in the Athabasca Basin, Saskatchewan, one of the world's premier uranium producing regions. Now, one of the world's largest exploration footprints among junior uranium companies in the basin, Foremost controls 10 uranium projects totaling over 332,000 acres in the basin. And projects are situated in the same basin as major uranium deposits with infrastructure and historic exploration data supporting ongoing work. Now, the big news is that they recently got listed on the NASDAQ, which is something that we covered under the symbol FMST, giving investors access to an early stage uranium exploration company on top of being aligned with clean energy trends. So it's important to note that it's 2-in-1, right? Now, the company has a 3-year exploration drill permit for its CLK uranium property, which is valid through December 31st, 2027, allowing up to 30 drill holes, and they have permits secured, airborne surveys completed, and initial drill intercepts demonstrating uranium mineralizations. Now, during Trump's administration recently, there were executive orders and policies supporting domestic uranium and critical mineral development. So let's cover those really quick. Unleashing American drone dominance and leading the world in supersonic flight, which was signed June 6, 2026. Orders aim to streamline regulation for drones, eVTOLs, flying cars, and supersonic aircrafts. They direct agencies like FAA, DoD, yada, 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 to accelerate licensing, domestic manufacturing, and establish standards, boosting innovation in U.S.-based supply chains. Now, this helps clean energy and mining companies, plus infrastructure projects, can benefit from better inspection, logistics, and surveying services via drones and advanced aircraft, potentially accelerating exploration and monitoring efforts. Now, their second executive order on cyber and AI infrastructure, signed as well, helps clean energy, which basically firms in energy or resource exploration with meters, sensors, or field data systems benefit from strengthened protection and standard AI data tools. Put very simply, the first two are extremely simple. Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, and federal streamlining was also signed early in January. Cleaner permitting processes for energy and mining projects, streamlining approvals, cutting compliance costs, and speeding access to federal infrastructure or land. So that one is huge, right? It just benefits them crazily as a whole. And then on top of that, executive order ending DEI and climate commitments January this year as well. Basically, these orders may redirect funding from DEI and climate focus in initiatives toward traditional energy, mining, infrastructure, and manufacturing sectors. And the best part about all this, I didn't even cover everything. I just wanted to bring it back on your radar. This is ticker symbol FMST, where analysts still expect it to go much, much higher, which is pretty interesting, right? Because the stock came from 58 cents to $5.70, and it could have a lot more room to go as the company picks up. And you can see that it's been much, much higher in the past, right? $20 all the way up here, 43 bucks. And this is the most volume the company has gotten and getting listed on the NASDAQ. It is just huge. Now let's talk about GameStop very quickly. First, big GameStop options trades ended up coming in with 4 blocks of almost 1,800 call contracts. So more people are betting bullish. Who are these people purchasing the call contracts? Well, it could be anybody because of the mechanical arbitrage that we are seeing following the post-convertible bond offering. The same sort of setup is at play here. Even though GameStop can technically break to the downside, it's very, very unlikely that that happens and that occurs. Now, there's a couple of outcomes that I want to warn you for. One, we have 2 gap fills on the chart. The first gap fill, and this is the daily time frame, the first gap fill is going to be up to $28.43. Now that gives GameStop some room to move from where it's trading at right now up about 20%. Okay, that's off the bat. The second gap fill is right up to $29.67, which is up 25%. So we have 2 gap fills, one putting us actually right at a crucial level, this 29.70 range. Why is this important? Why are we likely to right here get smacked back down? Well, this is one of the conversion prices for the convertible bond offerings. Last time we got near conversion price right here, around 38 something or so, which again, this is still going to be higher than the actual conversion price because there's a stipulation where it has to trade 130% or so above for 20 to 30 trading days. But when we get near conversion prices, the shorting basically accelerates, the delta hedging accelerates, and that's why we got up here and it was taken advantage of and we got slammed back down. Well, lottery stocks, okay, what are the outcomes here? Well, we could climb up to 25.23 this week before getting cracked back down and retesting 22 and then squeezing into mid to late June. That's just one possibility. Second possibility, we spike higher and we climb higher and we break above 25.23, which is 25.25 will make it simple as a level that I want you to watch and pay attention to. Here's what I see, okay? If we break and close above 25.25 at any point, expect us to fill at least one of these gaps up to 28 to 29.65 or so, okay? If we do not break and close above 25.25, be very skeptical that we're going to come down and retest 22.30 to 22 bucks, okay? Remember that. Remember those two things. On top of that, GameStop weekly. Nobody's paying attention. This is probably one of the most bullish things you could possibly see on GameStop's chart, and it is a weekly golden cross, which is about to happen. The 200 and the 50 are touching right now at the level right now. And if GameStop sees any green and we do get above 25.25 and we do get one of these gap fills this week, this is going to trigger a cross on the weekly time frame. And the last time we saw this, okay, we were in the squeeze, okay? We were in the squeeze back in January. And then following that, it didn't cross down until August of 2023. So now we are 2 years later from the cross down, possibly about to get a cross to the upside. Which, does that mean a squeeze? Possibly. But what it does mean after a cross, well, what is very likely to mean, not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, I don't give financial advice, I'm just a guy on YouTube, is a longer term uptrend for the stock. And on top of that, they have over $9 billion in cash, $9.6 billion, $500 million of that is in Bitcoin. The company is completely turned around from when it was back here, and it was still even trading around 10 bucks, right? So just overall insanely bullish coming into the week, as well as AMC. AMC weekly time frame, falling wedge. You can see the same thing actually sort of on the daily time frame as well right here. AMC has built a base right on this buy block at $3, which is a good thing to see, solid thing to see. A lot of the times AMC climbs up, retraces before squeezing, and that's basically the only thing that we're watching for right now. Climb up, scale down before squeezing, possibly, but there's really nothing to pay attention to until we break above and close above $3.90, which would be a close out of this wedge pattern that I see that's formed on AMC. So it's just something to watch out for, something to pay attention to. People are also kind of like digging through old emails from Adam Aaron, all this other stuff on X. So I possibly will have something for you soon. Guys, if I post while I'm gone this upcoming week, it will be in YouTube Shorts, and I'll also be in the Discord, which is the top link in the description of the video. Okay, top link, description of the video, Discord. We have tons of alerts in there, all that other stuff. I'll talk about it at the end. Now, why is a shell company monitoring a company that has over $9 billion in cash. And why did Carl Icahn, which I didn't confirm this, disclose a 48% ownership in this random over-the-counter pink sheet ticker a few days ago? Guys, this is one I'm putting on your radar for free while I'm gone for the week, and it's ENZN. Okay, this is mirroring GameStop stock basically, and Carl Icahn reportedly has just invested in this random OTC play trading at 11 cents. Could this be a major opportunity for us? Possibly. Okay, put this on your radar. Now, we have seen GNS continue to fight against naked short selling. In fact, we have seen the price rise from 34 cents to $1.31 with a lot of volume, and it could just be the beginning. They are filing RICO lawsuits against naked short selling, all this other stuff, and Fidelity and other brokers are taking the buy button away from the company. And Roger James Hamilton himself, the CEO, has said anyone who has communications or recordings with any brokers related to trying to buy GNS stock, which could contribute to our data room, please do send to investor@geniusgroup.ai. We are committed to a fair market in our stock, and all support in this matter, especially in this crucial period, is greatly appreciated. I like what the company's doing. I don't see why other companies aren't doing it and banding together to do it. But we are seeing another one, and that's LTRY. Shout out myself, lottery.com. I mean, facts. I already like this stock. We talked about it a long time ago, but you can see it recently had this sort of squeeze here in February, and then this sort of squeeze here in May of 2025. It could be egging on for another leg higher, okay? Overall, this stock just continues to make higher highs and higher lows, and they're insane swings. I mean, we swung from 30 cents to 240 to 70 cents to 260 down to $1.10 right now. And in quotes, your days are numbered. We will shut you down, and the financial penalties imposed will far exceed the unlawful profits you have sought to extract from our shareholders. This is what Lottery said to market manipulators. Lottery.com closes in on legal action against coordinated short and distort campaign and says there is no doubt that there is an orchestrated campaign against Lottery.com. The trading metrics and forensic data we have access to clearly indicate both classic short and distort tactics, and more seriously, a significant volume of naked short selling, illegal trades not backed by actual share ownership. You can see right here, Lottery.com closes in on legal action against short and distort campaign. So shout out LTRY. So we're putting on GNS, LTRY, as well as DJT on our radar right here, because DJT as well just announced basically way more shares shorted. So institutions reported via 13Fs 85,000 shares short. NASDAQ reports there are 24 million plus shares short. DJT says how we can have a reported 24 million shares shorted via 13F filings and only 85,000 shares reported short. If they can't do this properly, I think it warrants an audit of all shorted shares and shares on loan. Who could argue this? So we are seeing a beautiful scene being laid out for the month to come with short squeeze plays as well as altcoins, all that other stuff, guys. But that is what I got for you for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. The most bullish thing for me was the GameStop golden weekly cross. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If GameStop moves, I think AMC moves. I think baskets move. And what do you think about that random OTC play as well that I put on your radar? That is it. Join the Discord server. While I'm gone this week, I will be posting YouTube shorts, hopefully. But most importantly, I will be chatting in Discord. I love talking with the fam in there, guys. Get in here if you're not in yet. I want everyone who watches the video, all 10,000 of you guys, to come join my Discord server. Do not sleep on it. Let's chat. Become financially free. Surround yourself with like-minded people who want to become financially free. And on top of that, if you don't think there's benefits into chatting with each other, we have AI alerts that trigger high success trade flow. On top of, I post my trades in there, give trade setups, trade ideas. And then we also have analyst updates, dark pool trade alerts, insider trade alerts, options, sweep orders, and more. If you don't know how to use those, get in the Discord. Any questions you want to ask, people will answer them. It is just great vibes in there, all in all. So that is it, guys. I love you all. God bless. Enjoy the week. Lottery Stocks out.